Hello, I'm Shirandir, street name Tyler, with Thoroughbred Yoga out of Wichita, Kansas. And tonight we're going to, well, it's night here, who knows what time it is there? Hey! We're gonna do a very grounding and relaxing practice known as Yin Yoga. We will be working our lower bodies, mostly from hip to knees, but we'll get a little bit of upper body opening in the process. So with Yin Yoga, we are targeting the deeper connective tissues. So we either compress them, push them together, or we'll stretch them, pulling them apart. Or there's also a twist, and one of these held for any amount of time is going to have effect on your tissues. The plasticky tissues, they need different things in our muscles, so this is a practice to really get into those, get into the deeper tissues, get into the depths of your mind. It's definitely a practice in stillness. So just give yourself some space. Let's go ahead and start. Cross-legged, palms up, eyes closed. Just take a couple deep inhales. Chant a long Om to start. Inhale to begin. Beautiful. It would help to have some props, either firm pillows or yoga bolster or something to sit up on for some of the sitting postures. It's whatever you have that you can support yourself with. That'll help you in release. A blanket is good too, especially for the relaxation portion. This will not raise your energy, it'll bring it down. It's a good practice, either first thing in the morning or last thing before you go to bed. So we're gonna open with a meditation. Just close your eyes, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And do a segmented breath before this practice. So we'll do 4 inhale, 4 exhale, and segmented is just you're partitioning your breath, breaking it up. So it's like just sucking a little bit of air at a time and then pushing a little bit of air out at a time. And if you have no practice with this, you can start with 2 and work your way up. So 2 would just be, and you just push as much air out as you can in those small portions. Where it gets complicated is doing 8 in and whatnot, but we're not going to get there tonight. So close your eyes, Gyan Mudra, forefinger touches thumb tip, hands, palms up on the knees. Inhale, swift to begin. Exhale, inhale in 4 parts. Exhale in 4 parts. Inhale fast. Exhale. Now we're going to inhale 5 seconds, hold 5 seconds, exhale 5 seconds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just continue the breath on your own, counting in your head. Inhale, exhale. Just take a few conscious breaths. Check in with yourself and set an intention for the practice. Could be a short-term or a long-term intention. Something as simple as releasing tension, or something as complex as releasing emotional trauma. It's whatever it is you need, set it. We're going to start on our stomachs tonight. Just make your way down to your stomach. Just press your forehead into the ground. Really bring your awareness to your third eye here. Anytime that your forehead is touching something, it's a good chance to really feel it. Just take a couple breaths. And then reach your arms out above your head. Grab opposite elbows. Just slowly start to walk them in. Continually checking in on your lower back as you go up until you feel a nice compression in your lower spine, your tailbone area. Perhaps a nice stretch, an extension in the front line of your hips. Just notice where you're feeling it. And if it's too much, back off a little. Or if you feel like you're right up against your edge, back off a little. Just breathe. Your eyes are closed. Sit completely still and let time do its work. Keep that deep connection to your breath through this whole practice. Be very aware of it and let it be your center. Sort of compress the back of your throat to get that ujjayi, that ocean sound, the ocean breath. Now inhale, exhale, just hinge back on your hips. Very slowly here. Your knees will stay pressed into the ground and just walk your elbows back, back, back. Maybe pause in the middle, do a couple cat-cows very gently. So inhaling, your tailbone towards the back of your head. Your heart opens, exhaling. Your groin towards your face. Your back opens. It's very gentle. And then press the rest of the way down to child's pose. If this is a hard posture for you, you can always put a pillow in between your heels and your bum. And your legs can be wide or close together, or arms out in front or by your side, just however feels right. And once you're here, just bring your awareness to your third eye and breathe. Feel yourself expand on each inhale, and ground and relax on each exhale. Every inhale is an opportunity to expand yourself, and every exhale a chance to relax and ground and let go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring yourself up slowly. And then up to tabletop. A couple cat-cows here. And then we'll step that right foot forward. Be parallel with the long edge of your mat. Just bring both of your hands to your top knee. Just press in there. Really square up your hips. Check your alignment. Sink them down. Just practice for a moment breathing and sinking your weight into your hips. Just feel how that feels. Come back down. Your hands on either side of that front leg. And just heel toe that right foot over to the left side of the mat. And drop the knee down very slowly. Be mindful here. Check in. If you start to get pain in your knee, adjust your foot's position, either forward or back. You may even be right here. Just do what's right for you. There's no knee openers in yoga. They don't twist. So once you have a point that's comfortable, just inhale and really lift your body up. Press your heart open. Your head goes back if that's available. You should feel a nice stretch in the front side of your left thigh and hip. You should feel an opening on the back side of your right hips. Your glutes. Nice compression on the back side of the left side and the front side of the right side. And then, I'm not going to be here long, so just breathe. We're going to start to lower down, but really check in with your hips and your front knee here. So walk our hands forward a little bit, snuggle the weight back into that hip. If it doesn't come to the ground, that's fine. Not all of us will get there. I won't get there today. So go a little bit more forward, snuggle back. A little bit more forward, snuggle back. Until you hit that point where your hips won't go down any further and you're just at your edge. You just hit that point of maximum resistance. You may be up here. You may be down lower. You can bring a bolster in and use it to support if you're stuck up high. But whatever you do, don't force past that natural point of resistance. Just find it and sit there. And just breathe. And tune into the areas of your body that you're holding on to tension with. Bring your full awareness to them as you breathe. This will help you let go. You'll notice, is at a point where your bones are meeting. If your bones are meeting, then that is your permanent edge. Or is it muscular tension that's holding you in that place? Or is it the connective tissue being really tight and your joints sort of shrink wrapped? If we spend enough time really bringing awareness to a point of our body, and we can become hypersensitive and learn to figure out what we're feeling and why. It just takes practice and patience. If we open, or if we need to come out, but otherwise we sit and wait. I've always been a very tense human, so this practice is something I've held on to because it challenges me extremely just to let go, and I feel many of us are challenged by letting go. Just hold on to things, whether they be physical items, feelings, people, ideas. It's really hard for us once we have something in our grasp just to release, even if it doesn't serve us. Inhale, exhale, inhale. We're going to come up slowly. So you just push into your hands or arms. Just come up very, very slow. We're going to plant our palms once we're up. Just walk that back leg in a little bit maybe. And bring that leg that's forward back and up into downward dog. Or triangle pose, as some call it. So you're really lifting your tailbone towards the sky, trying to press your heels into the ground, and your palms are planted. Your shoulders, your heart is open, your shoulders are rolled down and back. Just a couple more seconds here. And then lift that left leg up and back. Step it through if you can, or you can just do it in parts. Bring it in between towards the front of your mat with your foot parallel to the long edge of the mat. Once again, both hands to that top knee. Eyes closed, and just feel the weight start to sink into your hips. Just relax. Fold forward on the next exhale. Hands on other ends of the feet, other ends of the mat really. Then heel toe. That left foot over to the right. And slowly lower that knee back. Or that knee down. Adjusting the foot as you go. Once you find your place, snuggle a little bit of weight into the hips, and then tint out your fingers, lift the head and heart. Just a few breaths. Bring a slight upward curve to the sides of your mouth. Breathe. And one side may seem more open or tighter than the other. This is natural. Don't judge it. Just be it. Inhale. Exhale. Start to lower yourself down slowly. Once again, minding the weight back into your hips, keeping it out of that front knee. So you want to get the weight into the hips. Just lower yourself down slowly till you hit that first edge. Just breathe. It's always good to be gentle with yourself with long-held poses. So if you're really struggling here, finding yourself gritting your teeth or holding your breath, then really reevaluate. Notice what you're doing. You could also put a cushion under the left hip here, the leg that's forward, that hip, and that can help you let go as well, just by holding the weight of the hips up. So a lot of us aren't going to be able to meet the ground with that back hip, that front hip on the first day. We tend to carry a lot of tension here, which is always in a forward fold. Just stay connected to your breath. Last moments here. Just really breathe long and deep. Inhale, come up slowly. Step that front leg back to downward dog. Slowly but surely. No rush here. If you're already in downward dog, it was probably too fast. Oh yeah, raise those hips, press that tailbone towards the sky. A little bit of yang in between the yin can feel beautiful. And come back down to tabletop. Press back into child's pose for just a moment. Forehead into the ground. Sitting on your heels. Notice
When you inhale and your diaphragm expands, it presses into your hips. It can help open your lower back. Inhale, come up slowly. Flip over to our backs. Just a couple breaths lying on your back. And bring your feet flat. And you could have them wide apart or fairly close, but just rock your knees side to side slowly. You can coordinate the breath with the movement, or just let your breath be natural. We just asked a lot of our hips. And whatever side you fall to next, just let them sit there, if that is comfortable. If you're close to the ground, you can take that outside knee under your palm, and that'll raise it up a little bit. And then you can take the outside leg and put the ankle on top of the inside knee. That's just a way to sort of assist yourself here in opening. Inhale. If you have anything on top of anything, like an ankle or a foot or a hand, undo that. Exhale, bring your legs center and drop them to the other side and just hold them there. Just breathe. Feel yourself ground and let go. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees center. Just hug them in for a second. Wrap your arms around them to wherever it's comfortable. Be passive here and just gently rock side to side. Just start with them. If you're not practiced with this, start with the micro movement and work your way up to a little bit more and a little bit more. Just being very gentle. And then come center. Just let the legs come down. And come out straight. If you need to put something under your knees, do so. Otherwise, just let yourself go and breathe. Take a long, full inhale. Exhale. Just feel how the inhales expand you and the exhales let you relax and ground. Relax your shoulders and neck. Relax your face. Your arms are relaxed. Your hips relaxed. Your tongue is pulled away from the roofs of your mouth. Your jaw is soft. Your hips are relaxed. Your legs relaxed. You're completely relaxed and grounded. Let your breath come to normal. And just breathe.
Take a slow inhale and exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll around your wrists and ankles. Micro movements into the body. Maybe wiggle a little bit side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch your arms up overhead. Stretch your toes. Stretch through your feet. Full body stretch. Just relax here though. Let go. Let your shoulders relax. Just ground and feel that your length connect to the earth. Feel expanded, expansive. Feel connected and grounded. Then your next exhale, hug your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around them and just give yourself a hug. You can wrap them around the inside of the knees or the outside. It's whatever feels right. Just breathe. And start to gently rock side to side. Just swaying very, very softly. And let it become a little more. Just gradually increase how far you're rocking from side to side. And then at one point, just roll all the way over to one side. And then use either the bottom or the top arm, one or the other, as a pillow. And just lay for a moment. Just inhale deep through the nose. A sigh, exhale. Ah. 2 more. Ah. And just bring your top hand or your bottom and use it flat on the floor and just lift yourself up. Oftentimes we use the top and push yourself up very gently. Come up and sit, palms up, and just breathe a few conscious breaths. Come back to your intention. Let's bring our left hand over heart, right hand over left. Just press in slightly. 3 long ohms to finish this out. Inhale to begin. May you feel relaxed and rested. May you find a way to always rejuvenate and to find your center and stay there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Namaste. I encourage you to find a local teacher, someone who can help guide you on your journey towards self-empowerment and ultimately just connecting yourself to yourself.
If you haven't subscribed, please do. Also know that we have a Patreon and we are accepting supporters. Lowest tier is $5. That keeps things like this being made, helps support this path, this studio, these teachers. Thank you for watching.